Uh, Again, good day. Yep, I'm not gonna get irritated by that. Again, I'm gonna continue to tell my story. Right on to embracing new plans. I know, right, Michelle? Like this is weird. It's becoming weird now, Michelle. Um, I don't even know what to say about it because it's funny and it's weird at the same time. So I don't even know what to say no more because but I'm gonna continue. I'm just gonna like I said, it doesn't say like my Wi-Fi connection mess up. It say something is unstable and I'm like, okay. But nonetheless, I'm gonna keep going because I'm gonna continue to have a great day. So, um, talking about embracing new plans, like I said, just like right there, they gave a prime example. Look at the universe. Like, hey, are you gonna be able to adapt? Can you just keep going? Is everything gonna be okay? Are you gonna get inside your head and not be able to continue? I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm gonna embrace the change that's happening right now, and I'm gonna keep on moving as I've been doing every day. I just adjust and keep it going. So the other affirmation says, I ask for what I want. I know that whatever I need will always be provided for me. I ask for what I want, but I know that whatever I need will always be provided for me. So the thing is that they telling you that hey, they gonna always take care of you. The universe is always gonna take care of you. So they said when you ask them for stuff, ask for what you want. Because they're gonna always take care of you. They're gonna always make sure you have what you need. And so, hey, I'm so grateful for that right there. I'm grateful to know that I'm gonna always have what I need. Not necessarily what I want, but definitely what I need. I got a phone call yesterday, Michelle. Um, and since it's me and you gigging on here, I yeah, I got a phone call yesterday, and I'm assuming somebody had been watching the news, and I hadn't watched the news or anything. And they asked me, are you finna run out here like these people and have to and stock up and this and this? I was clueless on what she was talking about. I said, no, I'm not running out of here to do anything. You want to know why? Because I was already preparing, me and my family were already preparing ourselves for whatever it is. So we don't have to go out here and spend large chunks of money when they didn't up the price of stuff. We was already putting water to the side. We were already gardening. We already have enough food or stuff like that. And so I'm not finna go out here and excessively spend because they said all these things gonna happen. If they gonna happen, they gonna happen anyways. And there's nothing I can do about it. But and I made mention of that just to let you know, Michelle, that baby, if you have to go to the store, you'll be looking like, what in the what the what? Yeah, because they out here buying up everything again. I hope toilet tissue don't become a thing. I hadn't either, but after she called and said that, I did briefly hear something on the news, but I wasn't really paying attention to that because, like I said, um, I continue to live in a spot of non-fear. I just was preparing myself. Me and my mom, our family, we were just preparing ourselves just in case some things happen. And so, not in a spot of fear, but just being prepared. And so, I'm not having to run to the grocery store. So I don't know. Mm-mm. Anyways, our card for today says, look, striving. Eventually, the individual egos drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. And that's so funny because I don't know why I woke up with kind of moving with the flow kind of thing, you guys. And I was thinking this morning as I was sitting here, and I was playing a game this morning, but I was sitting here thinking to myself, I was like, you know what, Teresa? You just seem to go with the flow. Did you think 5 years ago that you were going to be able to just go with the flow, just be able to? And then I started to get amazed at the things that I had spoken into existence. One day I was so angry with work and stuff, and I said, I want to be able to sustain life without working. Look at me and stuff. Sustaining my life without working. So, um, whenever you feeling like stuff is not quite working out the way you think it should be working out, sometimes just take a moment and think about the things that you spoke into existence, because those memories help you to they are catalysts to push you forward. Yeah, aren't they? And being impeccable with your words, but also that it push you forward so that you can keep striving and going with the ebb and flow of stuff. So um I'm grateful. I'm grateful to just remember that I said those things and to see them come into fruition. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I said it, but I'm grateful that I see it and I'm able to recognize it, and that I can see that, hey, look, the universe did exactly what I said, exactly what I needed. And I'm not lacking in no kind of way. So I'm so grateful for that. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, you guys. I stopped. I'm like, why is I'm hearing barking? Oh. Okay. You guys, Max is stuck outside in the bag. I'm not going to get him right now, but something is going on in the front too. Hmm. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening because he's barking in the back, and I'm hearing stuff going on in the front. But he may just be barking because he want to come in. But my mama told him before he went outside, you know your sister finna do it alive, so you're gonna be stuck outside till she get. So he's stuck outside till I get done. So, but I don't want him to be barking because hey, somebody doing something out here. And sister, I'm trying to get your attention, but he stopped. So it's well. I don't want to do that. I don't immediately I flipped the card, you guys, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to wait for winter. Because that's what the card says, you guys. It says wait for winter. It says, and it's so I don't know if someone is on here from Detroit. No, ma'am. And I'm glad you reminded me before, because as soon as I click off, I have it sitting right here. I'm gonna take a picture of it. And I got the phone, so I can take a picture of it and I'll send it. But the car says wait for winter. And I don't know if it's somebody sitting on here from Detroit, but they still getting snow, you guys. It's still snowing in Detroit. So it says during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest the most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Hmm. I'm gonna get what she need to say, but in some spots, it's still freaking snowing. Wait for winter. Hmm. During the colder months. So I'm curious to see what this got to say for us, because that's kind of yeah. I got a picture. Just it was so funny. Somebody just sent me a picture out the blue, like, yeah, look at this. I was like, oh, yeah. They sent the picture of it's snowing there yesterday, and I'm like, and Razia was like, yeah, and it was snowing in South Dakota, and so people, it's springtime. Spring has sprung, but it is not springtime everywhere. So let's get what they got to say. It says wishes or spiritual seeds made in your heart will come to fruition during the winter months. It says emerging like winter berries, ripe and full of promise. The fairy queen of winter, with snowflakes on her wings, comes to remind you to keep your faith, to remember that all wishes, like seeds, grow in darkness until they're ready to burst forth into the light. Yeah, we've been having some wacky weather too. It's been cold here, and then now it's warming back up. It was raining, and we had a little windstorm. Thought everything was gonna blow away, and then now it's starting to heat up. So it'll be 70 something today. We starting out with cold mornings, and then it'll progressively get warmer. If these are signs that things are changing, I don't know what it is. And sometimes one of my friends was telling me that she'd been having conversations with people, and they said the weather pattern has always been like this. Um, okay. If it has for you, I'm not going to disturb your peace, but the weather pattern, even since I've been here in Texas, has changed. And so, yeah, there's definitely something going on. And so what the wait for winter fairy is telling us that, hey, even in darkness, you seeds grow even in darkness. Because when you plant them and you put some soil on top of them, guess what? They are still starting to germinate and do their thing and grow roots and all of those things until they're ready to burst through and get some light. But they have to work in the darkness before they could even burst through to get to the light. So they say, remember that even in the moments that everything is okay, that you are absolutely fine. Wow! Oh, crazy rock ready. Holy crap. Oh, 27. Yeah. Yeah. And so that's the funny thing. So as I'm reading this card, what I'm getting is they said it's still cold. So you still got some stuff that's planted down inside of you that ain't burst through, that ain't the light, that ain't hit the light yet. You got some things that you planted during the winter months that ain't even came through. So because it's still cold. That they said it's taking root, is germinating, is getting itself together so that it can come through soon as the weather break, soon as everything is okay. Hmm. It says though, are you ready to receive your wishes? Part of the wishing process is to prepare yourself for your manifestation. She said, I'm over it. I know. Absolutely. My son said the same thing with Detroit. He said he over it. He like, I can't believe this. We still got our damn heat on going. and it's April, almost May, or whatever. And so I get it crazy where I graduated. That's why I was like, I can't stay here. I stayed there 2 years in Michigan and I was done. I'm like, I'm over it. I can't do this. I'm going back to the South. I'm over the cold. They said, so in order to get the things in which you are trying to manifest, sometimes you got to prepare yourself for what you asked them for. I just told you guys that, and I tell you that all the time. Sometimes we ask the universe for something, and we act like they look like the universe is a genie and rub me up, be like, "Hey, I asked you for it. Why didn't it pop out right in front of me?" We don't give them time to process it. We don't give the universe time to say, "Hey, I'm gonna get this person to help you do this so you can get this done." Sometimes it got to prepare you for your manifestation, for what you ask for. This could involve removing any psychic ties or spiritual obstacles that have been holding you back from the full realization and birthing of your dreams into the earthly realm. Sometimes we get stuck. Sometimes we get spiritually connected to things, and they say, "Hey," and sometimes you have some obstacles in the way, that you got some hurdles you got to jump, some things you got to go around in order to get to the the one thing you asked them for, the thing, because guess what? Those obstacles are sometimes preparing you for what you asked for as well. Stop looking at everything that goes wrong as something going wrong. Maybe it's just going right. Hmm. I'm taking that. Maybe it's just going right. It says, whenever you live in the world, you'll know that the fairy queen of winter is nearby when the weather turns cooler, and when you see the snowdrops pushing up through the snow. This is a sign that your wishes too are soon to bloom. Remember that our wishes don't always manifest in a way that we've envisioned. They don't always come the way that we envision. We have imagination for a reason, and it's okay. But that imagination is used to get you, or a catalyst, a tool to get you to move towards the thing that you are asking for. But it may not just come out that way. That's, remember, change your perception, be adaptable. All of that. They said that this morning. Be adaptable because things change. And so, yeah, it might be a brick in the middle of the road when you're driving down the street, but you know not to hit the damn brick, right? You go around it, I would hope. Oh, I ain't going out. You just gonna run over it, maybe scrape the bottom of your car, fuck up something instead of just going around. You have obstacles in your way sometimes. They said it's okay. It's okay. Go around. Get past that. It says, remember that our wishes don't always manifest in the way that we envision it. They will come to be in whichever way is perfect for all concerned and for the highest good of all. They'll come in a way that'll be good for you and all the people that are involved. So it might not be just the way you envision it. It says, be especially receptive to any ideas and inspiration that floats into your head around the magical time of winter. It's also the time to practice divination using winter related mediums such as snowflakes or ice. If you live in a country that has cold winters, if you don't, you could just use ice cubes. And so the funny thing is that even as I'm reading the stuff about winter, yesterday I got the little cot thing that I told you guys that I spent my $2.50 on, that I had extra. I bought a cot. It's like a little bed. It's a little, like a twin size little mattress thing, but it's a cot with a little cushion on it where I can sit in the middle of the grass. I don't really particularly like the bugs, you guys. I like to be outside. I don't like the bugs. So I can sit on there and I can meditate in in the grass though. And so you guys, that is the most amazing, amazing thing. Um, and I paid like $50 for it. And but it was amazing. It was amazing to be able to sit out there and watch. I got a bird feeder, and the birds gonna go on a diet because I don't know what they thought, because they eating up all the bird food. I have to put bird food out there every day. I don't know what they thinking. So, but I got the opportunity to just watch stuff bloom and blossom. And if you pay attention, sometimes you can see pollen coming out of trees and the ants walking on the ground. And, you know what I'm saying? Just stop for a moment to pay attention to nature and see how they have to ebb and flow. I watch the birds make noises and chirp and tell other birds that, hey, this where the food at. She got a smorgasbord over here. I'm grateful for all of that. I'm grateful to be able to stop my brain long enough to sit there and look at that stuff. She said they start off like that. Okay. Cause yeah, they listen. I could swear they out there giving out directions. I've seen red bird, I've seen cardinals, I've seen bluebirds, I've seen what they call a red winged blackbird. Oh yeah, I've been looking them up too. I've seen crows in my backyard, and I'm amazed at just this food, this wild bird food, what it brings them to the yard, and I'm grateful to be able to see that. She said they tell the whole hood. It looked like it too. And so um with that being said, I'm gonna have a terrific Tuesday. I want you to have a terrific Tuesday, and keep striving, keep pushing, keep going. You have things to do. And even though it's still cold outside, even though things aren't blossoming like they are down here in the South right now, just know that your chance and your opportunity is coming. And so you are right at the cusp of, I'm coming out. Diana Ross, get out my head. I'm coming out. I don't know where that come from. So we are absolutely amazing. And we do amazing. We are great. You are wonderfully made. You are perfectly imperfect. Allow those seeds to bust through, and be grateful to even be able to watch and see how you are so blessed. Think about, like I said, I know we don't live back there in our past, but sometimes it's really good to go back and get those good memories, because they are catalysts, they are tools that help us push forward and reach for that good feeling. And so, with that being said, you guys, it is a terrific Tuesday. It's a great day to be alive. You got things to do, and so do I. And so, if it's the universe is willing, I will definitely see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you guys so very much. Go out, be the best version of yourself, because you already are. And I'll see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you. Bye bye.